3-game series between. David Robertson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Flores is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just getting started here in Philly. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Luke Weaver gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And it's fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His batter pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores has it. throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 8. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Luke Weaver, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Luke Weaver goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. At the plate, Wilmer Flores, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peralta stands at second with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Grounded slowly to the left side. Escobar comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Robertson.
So striding in, David Robertson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
So digging in now, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Adam Jones is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Real Gusto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. One and 0. Here it is. Fouled away. Dickerson at second. Realmuto at first. 2 out in the inning. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Luke Weaver, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
You know, he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And they're on 2 away now. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Vince Velasquez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Vince Velasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count.
Please.
That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's set. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base.
Right
Normally you'll
fielder,
see a hitter
3.
try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Riding in, Rhys Hoskins.
17.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. Drew Smiley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 18, Drew.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ketel Marte comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar. No hits to this point. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jake Lamb is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Corey
First pitch
Dickerson.
coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
0-2, here it comes. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there.
Now
I don't
batting,
understand
center
after blowing a
fielder,
fastball by him, he
Andrew
would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Ready once again, Christian Walker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Digging in, Alex Avila. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning. Nick Ahmed come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13.
In there, no balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ahmed is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Ahmed playing here in his age 29 season, and he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here 3-2. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
The 0-1 offering. This is line to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
The batter, the second baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. D-backs lead it 4-2. Number 37 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Arizona, number 37.
Logan Morrison is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Morrison.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to short. Escobar is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down on just Blake Parker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now, Ketel Marte. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking to walk right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Christian Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Adam Jones is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. (0-2) count. Here's the pitch, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So stepping in, Alex Avila. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gerard Dyson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. No balls and a strike to count. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Andrew McCutchen will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Liner towards second, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Maikel Franco. Hit hard to short. Escobar scoops it up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Jay
Ladies and
Bruce
gentlemen,
will get
your
the call here
attention,
as he'll
please.
hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 23, Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Franco, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
Now batting.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Gene Segura standing in. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game.
The final
so
one.
you have